What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Give me literally 1 second. Alright, not literally. Alright, I have a couple of goals for today. One, we're gonna try and get better at less assists on F122. Goal number 1. Goal number 2, try and figure out if the settings I currently have going make sense for on stream. And so if you hear me in the background, don't be alarmed. I know it's also a little laggy right now. Let's see if there's something we can do about that. Wondering if setting a maximum FPS will help with all of that. I can hope. I mean, I'm currently running on pretty much low. My hope is that it just gets a little better. Let's see. So here's what I'm saying. Let me switch over actually. Why is he like, why you like this? I got this, hold on. I need to recreate this scene. And every time I have to switch it. Means I have to do this and move me down here. Make sure I'm in bounds. Thank God for pasty arms. But it looks good. That's what I'm talking about. These are the assists that I am working on. Currently, no steering assist, no braking assist. Yes, ABS, mainly because braking on controller feels impossible already. With ABS and like getting modular braking just seems near impossible. Traction control I have lowered from full to medium. So we are working on medium, and I actually have turned off the dynamic racing line. And we are still currently running an automatic gearbox, but I have turned off DRS and ERS assist. So the goal is to get better at pushing all these buttons, because I do have a wheel and pedals on the way in theory. They are still working on getting them to me, so we will hopefully getting those sooner rather than later. But in that, you know, I'm going to be shifting, I'm going to be doing everything I want to be doing all of that stuff myself. And so we're going to try and get used to how the cars feel with less assists on. Ideally I would like to get, you know, all the way to the point where we're running, you know, traction control off, you know, no ABS, but those feel dang near impossible. And I've thought about going down to manual gears with suggested gear, but at the same time this feels really hard on controller just because of which buttons they are, or also just my brain. So currently we're still working on traction control, we're working on no dynamic racing line, and we are keeping ABS on. So that is the plan. We are other than that, let's see. I wish there was like a calibration for the controller, because I just wish there was. Because if there was, I would feel like the triggers would be a lot easier to deal with.
We had a major issue on the production line earlier.
Yeah, I know.
So the entire development package for the weekend has failed.
Here's the first test I want to run. I want to see how loud the game is while I'm actually driving. So please ignore me if you hear me over here. Here we go. Average speed in the wet around Imola. Oh boy. Woo! All right. That less than ideal start. As it turns out, going flat out in the wet around Imola is less than ideal. God, dude. We may be restarting this one. Alright, it doesn't sound too bad to me right now. We'll wait until we get into the actual race and we'll see. Woo! Hit it with the gas. Take it. I think we got the bronze medal. That's actually my first time doing one of these Pirelli hot laps. with medium traction control, so that was a bit different. I wish to do that again because getting that driver acclaim is actually really important. Now we know what to expect, or at least more of what to expect. Dude, it gets so squirrely while braking, like tremendously squirrely, so hard. Alright, so we're learning. Only accelerate and brake in straight lines, in increments of straight lines. Alright, for silver, I think we'll take silver. I am really bad at the average speed ones already, and then take off traction control and it gets even worse. But we do get another shot. Take it! Oh. We'll live with that. We'll live with the silver there. But we are going to get into the Italian, or sorry, Imola, whatever it is, the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. I got the weekend preview. Yes, I am aware that we have stuff in progress. We have no R&D. We can't work on it. So brother, are you serious? That's bogus. I literally got one. Emma. Okay, Emma. Ideally ahead of Lando. I mean, I'm gonna do my best, but like, stuff's hard, yo. Was that wet? I saw wet quali. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't do quick practice. Pain.
Okay guys, everyone be aware, the car's ready to go.
What is this? What's happening? Did I jump to quali? What happened? Apparently I'm driving out. What happened? Why don't I have an MFD? This has been happening to me a lot, and I want to know why. You can't see it, but I don't have access to my MFD in the bottom right. Okay. That missed that chicane there. In case that wasn't obvious. Oh, Imola's a sprint weekend. So it's one practice, qualifying, practice, sprints. I remember. It's a sprint weekend, that's what it is. Air scroll. I always forgot about that chicane. We'll see how we stack up here in a minute. Yeah, okay, a little bit of damage, that's fine. I think it's from like jumping curbs and stuff.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Yeah. It's fine. Where are we sitting right now? Hell yeah. 3 full seconds off. 3 full seconds off the pace there. I'll actually go out on a flying lap now instead of driving out because I'm very bad at driving out.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
All right. It's fine. That chicane will be, in fact, the death of me. Still in last. Oh my god. Alright, we gotta go back. We're gonna put on a new fresh set of softs and we go out again. Oh my god. What's up with all this damage, bruh?
Car repairs have set us back a little. Standing by.
I have a minute 30 to get around to the start line. Even less so because of the damage, and even less so because I have to like... I have a minute and 20 to a full lap. I don't think I'm getting around. There's no shot. There's no shot I get all the way around. Not now, not in a minute. Oh, that's actual pain. Yeah, fuck it, dude. Fuck it all up. I basically have to do like a full push lap. Oh my god. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Oh, Joe! Nah, I mean, just whatever, dude. Actually, I refuse. This is not my F1 team career. My team career. I'll just start over. I refuse. Literally, you can't make me. Okay, I tried to pick a new breaking point, and the one I picked was a little too late. Actually, let's see if I can take this corner better. All right, well, I just completely missed the apex, so if that's better, then that counts. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage. Uh-oh, that was less good. Chicane! I remember this time. Let's go. All right, not a bad first lap. Do we get any repair? Of course we do. Underbody damage. Because of course. All right, I want to do one more lap on these used sauce. And then quickly come back in, fresh set of sauce, right back out. And we go again. I'm gonna focus up.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Fine. Still in fucking 20th. God dang it. No underbody damage. None. Damn it.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
How much time do I have?
Car's ready.
Oh, not even
Let's
close
get
to
it out
enough
there.
time. Not even close to enough time. I cannot keep qualifying P20. I just can't. I literally only got 20 seconds. There's no shot. I don't know what any of this means. Never mind. We're gonna go with the increased downforce here. We're gonna go with increased downforce. We're gonna see how it goes. Because I
Okay,
struggle
we'll
so
also set
mightily
up
in the
the
corners on this track. Please don't give it to me in the chicane. Okay, good. Mick going fastest, huh? I gotta remember that, like, that's not the slow corner. Oh god. I think I like the increased downforce. The problem is I suck. That's the problem. If I didn't suck so hard, then it wouldn't matter. See if we just get a tow around here from Alonso. Not the slow corner, not a slow corner, not a slow corner. Is it just a lift? Oh, it actually might just be a lift into a little break. I think it's a lift into a little break. If it's a lift into a little break, we got this. I mean, instantly, that's way faster than anything we were doing before. That also is not like a full break. It's also a lift into a like slow down. Come up to Jacquin. Oh shit. Alright, immediately back to the garage. Immediately back. Take care of any inevitable damage for no reason. Oh, no damage. Throw on a new pair of softs. Totally fine. Right back out for another flyer. Find a Williams and a Red Bull.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Fine. Ooh, little corner cutting. Little corner cutting. Albon. How did I just immediately go to a half second down? I can do this. Yes, yes, yes. Past Albon. Past him. Past him. All right, we'll take over from here. Slide one up the inside. Ugh. Inevitable underbody damage. None. What tires do we have? Immediately back out. Immediately back out. terrible. What a terrible corner. What an absolutely trash tier corner right there. What an absolutely garbage tier corner. Dude, why can I not do this last corner? Well, I mean, I can't do any other corners, to be fair, but I just cannot do. Fine, whatever. I've been going for 40 minutes. I gotta do something other than qualifying. I go again. It's on my super old used tires, but I'm gonna get at least one more shot. Dude, what is this corner? Yeah, give me all this again. What is this, dude? I actually hit green in the corner for once. Oh, dude. I always wait way too long on that. I am bad at this game without like all of the assists on. I fully recognize I could also just turn down the AI, but I don't want to. I am aware I lost to Pierre. Rhyming. Wet practice, huh? I got literally like 2 things the entire like practice session. A wet sprint race, huh? All right, let's do it. The only good news is that for my driver career, I'm doing like the short version of everything, or the medium, I guess it is, for the actual like race stuff. So it doesn't take as long as when I do my team stuff.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint, not very...
What? Is it not wet? Oh, it's going to rain. Cool. See, and that's the thing with the traction control. Joe. Oh, Joe. Joe threw me off super hard there.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
Big sin. It is starting to rain.
The rain's getting worse. Be very careful. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Yes, battle.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Seb. Come on, Seb. Ouch, how we doing?
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
Seb, get out of the way.
Copy.
Ouch, I'm currently running slicks in full wet conditions. AMA. Business using playlist. So I'm currently running my driver career. In terms of my
We've been handed a 3-second.
in terms of my team career, I am 8 rounds into the season. I was gone a bit last week, so I haven't been able to play as much, but it's been going well-ish. I've kind of been sucking ass though, and so that's what this session is for. I'm trying to learn how to play without as many assists on, like traction control and stuff, because I think it's really slowing me down. So that's what today's for. I'm playing with
Free stop now.
I'm playing with less traction control, no like racing line on, any of that stuff, to try and get better at it. Let's go.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
God, this pit lane is so long.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
All right, hold on. Is Latifi? Oh
Okay,
shit.
clear.
Okay. Are we sure it's Inter's time, mate, not full wets? Ooh, the other fun thing, Catch, is I ordered a wheel and pedal set,
Burn off some of this energy.
and so I'm hoping that I'll actually get to play on like a wheel and pedal set here soon. God damn, dude. I know, dude. No shells? Dude, crazy. Cringe. I mean, with these wet conditions, it sure feels like it. A little bit. Chill out, dude. Chill out. All aboard the bus. About to back it up. Woo. Oh, Nicholas. Oh, I tried to send one down the inside. You know, for the follower goal, I'm doing okay. Oh, hey, we got a pretty big boost my last stream out, thankfully. So I'm a little behind, I think, on what I initially said at the beginning of the year. But you know, I currently set my new goal at 150, and we're chilling at 123. So you know, we're on our way a little bit. God, dude, I cannot make that turn.
Our gap to the car in front is 4.4 seconds.
Honestly, I haven't honestly been focusing on stream as much recently as I have YouTube. I've actually found probably the most amount of success right now on YouTube with my F1 career series over on YouTube. So I'm kind of putting a lot more energy and time into that than than us streaming. I probably need to balance it out a little bit, but that's kind of how it is right now. I'm at 41 subscribers over on YouTube, so we're catching up. Honestly, before I really started consistently uploading F1 though, I was at like 35. So I honestly have gained a lot more since I started uploading F1 pretty consistently now that I'm up to 41. But like my F1 videos are getting like 10 to 30 views each. Right now, I think my first F1 video has like 45 views, which is like super good for me right now. So I am not complaining.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
That's kind of why I've been like playing it the most, or like focusing on it the most, is because of that. Oh, it's about as wide as you can get. Oh God, come on, man.
Okay.
Stop it. Woo. Everyone relax. Nice.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
So let's review the driver's standings.
Maximus
Charles Leclerc currently
Verstappen
leading the championship standings,
wins the
extensively
sprint
leading
race
them
in
further
a
with
wet,
this result. It's time-
wet Imola. In a very, very wet Imola. "16 laps in a sunny trip around Imola." Here we go. Oh God.
And can we begin by having a chat about Charles Leclerc? That was a great win in the last race, but can they keep that momentum going into...
Softs onto the mediums, huh? I like it. Oh, we actually get a good start for once. promoted up into the top 10. Let's go, right behind the teammate. Woo, that was, I just, hey, you know what happened there? I literally didn't break. Literally did not break. I can't wait to play this game with an actual like wheel and pedal setup, because I feel like it's just gonna be so much easier to keep the tires like drive in a straight line, make those very small adjustments that you kind of like need to make. Get out of here, Carlos. Oh God, Carlos, not like this.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
George! George just absolutely sent me there. That's how you play defense on a Mercedes. Oh, that was bad.
Approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
That was the greatest I've ever taken that corner ever. Literally ever.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Let's go. Yeah, get out of here, George. He ran into me. I want to hear nothing about this, FI. He ran into me. Claire. Oh my God, Claire. How are you? How is Katie's? I am currently trying to go fast and only doing okay at it. Good, nice. I saw you playing some Valor at the end. It's always a fun time. I've been wanting to play recently, but at the same time, I've actually been really enjoying not playing. So I'm kind of conflicted when it comes to Valorant right now. Honestly, not ruining my mental health with Valorant is like the greatest thing I've had so far.
Lando's in the pits. Lando in the pits.
I then jumped into Spike Rush with Zach. Nice.
Okay, the pit
Okay, bye,
window's
George.
open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
Exactly. Honestly, that's kind of been the theme for me recently. That's why I've enjoyed like playing Fall Guys and not playing Valorant. So I'm currently playing as me. I'm doing I have a driver career on the side. I wish I was playing as Danny Rick, Australian devil himself. I'd probably be doing a lot better than I have been so far this season on this save. We're doing our best. It's actually the best I've done in a while playing this game.
Anytime now.
Come here, George. Doesn't. That's actually very true. I'm sure there are plenty of Red Bull fans who he kind of left a little PO'd after he left Red Bull back in, what, 2018? I would not be surprised. But he and Lando are hilarious. If you watch their stuff on socials, it's hilarious.
That was a fantastic
Let's go!
start.
We're out ahead of
We were
Russell.
expecting.
Lando's good too. I do. Well, it helps that he's literally like 10 years old, so he's still literally just a kid.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Although it is funny going back and looking at like highlight videos of like 2020 when they weren't racing, and like all, like not even just Lando, but like all of them just kind of got to be kids for the first time, it feels like, in forever. So like him, Alex Albon, George Russell, Charles Leclerc, like all of them who just like never probably ever got like a real childhood, like streamed on Twitch and just had so much fun because like they just got to mess around and didn't have to take life super seriously every day. We watched a YouTube video about Lewis Hamilton and kind of like how he got his start in F1 and stuff, and we finally got to see like for real how it's literally like you have to start Oh, that's a chicane. That's a chicane. About what was I saying? About how young you have to start and like how you basically have to do it like 100% of your time as a kid. And we were like, sheesh. To be the best, it takes a lot. Like that's not surprising. It's just like you see it for the first time. And you're like, oh. I mean, give him a shot, because honestly, it would be super fun to like be in that world a little bit. So I mean, why not? I mean, at least like give him a chance, you know.
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now.
Oh, hey, haha. Dude, you can barely drive his little type. See, do the Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton literally started with like remote control cars. Let's see how he like takes to that. That might be a good like starting point, you know. Let him get the idea behind driving a car before you like actually like see if he can drive a car. That's always an option. That's what do you mean that's worse?
Okay, so the gap to the car behind is one.
Little RC cars? What's wrong with that? I mean, I guess that he just has an RC car, but like, what little kid doesn't want an RC car? No, he's worse at that. Oh, all right, maybe not. All right, fair enough. If he's okay, fair enough. Maybe not.
By 7.4 seconds.
Okay, not exactly coordinated. I mean, at the end of the day, that'll do it more than anything. If he becomes a danger to himself or society, yeah, that's probably fair. God, I'm so slow at this game, like tremendously slow. I just went about as wide as you literally can.
The car behind is lapping
Oh!
around the second a lap.
What was that? Sergio? What do you mean warning collision with he hit the shit out of me. I will not stand here and be told that that was my fault. Oh, I'm losing it. There, I gave him all the space in the world. Oh, apparently I still hit him in this universe. Literally just sit one in. Oh. Hi Claire, get out of here, and thank you so much for the raid and for stopping in. I appreciate it. I just didn't break there. Just didn't break. I will. Alright, we're gonna have to get some games in soon again. It's so much fun. I get some rest. I'll talk to you probably later in the week. Oh, 100%. We played golf it the other week with Ryan, and that was so much fun. Gotta get a session. Near played together for the first time is this week. Is it really? Has it been a year already? That's insane, by the way. That's absolutely crazy to me. It does not feel like it's been that long. Yeah, like that is crazy talk. 100% that's crazy talk. Mick! Mick, what's going on? Cup Mick. My guy. Lamau, we dab for subs. I 100% will dab for subs. Don't tell me I won't. Any dab. Half sub.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Bye, Claire.
The car ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
Come here, Bottas. Bottas, you stand between me and points, and I will not be denied. I hope you understand the ramifications of this decision to stay ahead of me. We gotta charge the battery up a little bit here. Dude, those curves are gonna be the end of me. Tires are taking a bit of a beating, we'll say that.
You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
Oh, I got distracted. Dig it. Come on, Valtteri.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
I'm gonna run out of fuel, by the way. Alright, I tried it, it didn't work. I tried taking that line and it did not go. I literally have like 7th or 8th place right there.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Not now. I mean, yeah, it's pretty worn, but like... I keep getting distracted by everything. I mean, it's at 55%. That's not like crazy. We definitely need to like start taking some new components, but
Gap to your teammate ahead is 12.8 seconds.
okay, Lando's well up there. I get it. I really need them to like start fighting. If they start fighting, we'll have a chance to like really make up some ground here.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
That's fine. It's a good thing I only have like a lap and a half of a race left, huh?
Okay, this is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
Come on! Points are right there! I am about to demolish the rear end of Valtteri Bottas.
Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful.
I'm gonna get 11th after being in 11th for the last 4 laps of like 5 laps of this race, and I'm going to lose it. This is why they say don't push it past what it can take, you know? I have pushed these tires to their limit and beyond. I gotta stop. I gotta just stop being me. Dude, my brakes are gone, my tires are gone, everything's gone. I have no fuel, no ERS. I mean, I have to go for it on the like the exit of this corner, but like I just can't. I don't have the grip or the ERS. P11. P11.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Unfortunate. Congratulations, George. Congratulations.
Take the checkered flag then here in Imola in what has been another outstanding Grand Prix.
Max goes first, Carlos goes third. I'm assuming that's another Ferrari there on the right of Charles Leclerc.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it. So
Everybody
let's review
says
the updated
no.
driver standings. Charles Leclerc currently leading the championship
Wait,
standings.
that
extends
was-
his lead even further with this result. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was
That was
your
Carlos
driver of
Sainz's
the day, Alex?
Ferrari in
There's a
third.
few contenders, but George Russell definitely stood out, I think. A really
Oh,
solid
it's the
driver
weekend.
today, and one
Okay.
I'm sure the
I
fans
was gonna
enjoyed.
say
It's time to see
it's
how
for the
things are
whole
shaping
weekend.
up in the
I
Constructors'
was like, that was not Charles Leclerc
Ferrari
in second.
continued to extend the
It was
gap
not
at
Fernando
the top
Alonso
of
in
the table.
third.
Meanwhile, good work from Aston
Guess it
Martin
wasn't.
this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One.
Woo. Yeah. Pierre finished ahead of me. Surprise, surprise. Hey, we get our gearbox thing. Let's go. Cable assembly. It'll come after Miami. That's fine. I can afford literally nothing else. I guess improve materials. Yeah, I'll do that. It'll also come before Barcelona. Nice.
All
Okay,
parts have completed without issue.
we are going to
Beyond
do
the next race.
one more weekend and then probably call it a little early. So I got some VO to do. Bullshit. It's not my fault this car is as wide as anything. The one important thing I've learned about the supercars is that you have to get them pointed in a straight line before you can basically hit the gas at all. Let's go. 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh wait, that's 49, not 44. Look. Silver again. We'll take it. We will take the silver on this one. Let's go to race weekend around Miami. Miami should be a fun one. Oh, that was a long one. Should have gotten any of those. Yeah, should have gotten the others. Oh yeah. Oh. One more practice, then qualify, then race, then sleep. Go. Trying out and knock out a couple of these. Sour. Got more than Lando though, so what's that say? Ooh, all right. Get a good time in early as we may hit rain down the stretch of quali. Or it's gonna be a full wet, as it just said in the menu. It's sunny in the beginning. We're going maximum speed. Woo, 200 mile an hour down the end. All right, without the racing lines, this back straight is extra long. I once again did not brake. Where like dude. I really need to learn to find the braking points here. I didn't know Miami as much as I thought I did. grab the fucking brakes. Jesus. I didn't go back far enough. Oh, pain. Oh god, this is gonna be a full send on the brakes. Full send brakes. Full send. Whew. You know what? 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 We don't have to do this. We don't have to be like this. We don't have to do it like this. We're stressing ourselves out. Actually, we're gonna try. We're gonna try this one.
Okay, let's update the setup.
Go with less. Straight line speed by a smidge. Oh god, it's gonna start us way back here for the space, huh? Or are you gonna run it literally like the whole way up? You're gonna run it the whole way up. Hell yeah. Can we still hit 200 miles an hour? Yes. Tap against the wall saved me. Alright, we made it through the first sector for once. Oh, hey, there's a corner there. Without the racing line, I am just terrible at this video game. Partially because I don't know the tracks, partially because I have terrible car control. I'm a second and like 1.7 seconds off the pace. Oh no. And we got some wing damage. Let's go. Alright. One more flying lap on this set. Immediately back in. No damage. New set of softs. Back out. Q2. Here we go. I'm good? Sounds good. And it really does just run you all the way through there, huh?
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
All we need. I cannot find the breaking point here to save my life. Oh, and I I forgot to switch out my engine components. So my engine is like super worn out. That's pretty fucking pog. Dude. What was that? I finally make it through the first corner like good. Like good like. Hold dab of the brakes, coast, coast, coast. Take it around, keep it tight. Let it run wide, set up wide, brake. Send it in. What a line. Yep, use the throttle, get the rear end out there. Yep. Can I go back? Can I go back? Can I go back? That last section was terrible. This turn, totally fine. Getting on the gas. Why am I terrible at qualifying? I know it's because I'm terrible at the game. I know. Session info. Over. New. Hello. New sauce. Here we go. Flying lap. Here we go. Yep, but it's right on the corner because there's traffic.
You're lapping slower than your teammate.
Yeah, I know.
Your teammate is faster.
Probably because his engine components are newer than mine.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
All we need.
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap or that's qualifying over for us.
I'm trying.
We think we might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes.
Can't qualify in this game. I just can't. 19th. Like, what is happening? How am I so bad at qualifying? So bad. Why am I going to Q3? Oh, okay. Hey, I'm lovely to claim. That's cool. Race around Miami. Alright, sunny race around Miami. 14 laps around the Hard Rock Stadium. Oh, wait. As once again, we try and score some points on the season, which have been few and far between. Off topic, but I lifted for the first time in a long time yesterday, and my arms and shoulders and chest are so sore. Absolutely destroyed.
It's race day yet again.
I know this is your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Let's not make any unnecessary risks.
The home GP, baby. We dare start on the mediums and then run softs. Run like 9-10 laps. Oh. With that. Fine. Fine.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Hello? Magnuson? Oh, it's George again. Hello, Georgie boy. This is why we play on driver career mode. How is the Williams that much faster than us? Why doesn't the FIA just like investigate all these fools and their ridiculous straight line speed that they have for no reason? Hi, Joe. Dude, why can I not go around that corner? Or any corner. I'm terrible. That's why. Dude, where am I going? What is happening? Oh, am I just terrible with assists off, man? How am I this bad? Dude, I can't pick a breaking point. I can't hit the breaking point that I do pick.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Dude, come on. I did the same thing. I did literally the same thing. A terrible line. Yeah, I strategically gave up the position to get DRS.
Trailing our teammate by 8.5 seconds.
I still strategically gave up the corner. What was that? Dude, no traction control is horrifically hard. beached myself. Playing this game on controller like feels so hard. It feels so hard, especially if you've never like played one before.
We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
All right, that actually wasn't terrible, quote unquote. Oh, that was pretty bad still.
Lando's coming in for his stop now.
Ugh, I'm so bad. I know the whole point is like practice and stuff, but like, oh man, I'm bad.
Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Lando's coming in for his stop now.
Mando just came in for his stop.
Look after these tyres now. He'll want to finish the race on this compound.
Mick, dog. We talked about this. Why am I so bad at Sector 1? It's because it involves turning and braking and accelerating and being precise on the throttle. That's why. That's why. Because I can't do that on controller. I'm gonna get overtaken by Williams. Pog. I love this, like the shortest DRS straight in the world. Like, no, please. No, please. No, please. That is unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Okay, that's 4 seconds to the next car. Push, push.
I was looking at the fence and just completely forgot about braking. I was looking at the wrong one. I was trying to pick a braking point on the fence, and I was going to use one of the distance markers, but I thought the wrong one was the wrong one.
We're currently trailing our teammate by 23.7 seconds.
Thanks for that one, man. I appreciate that. mean,
Five laps of fuel left.
hey, that is things you love to see. Crossy, Bert, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. You are seeing some extremely subpar F122 going on right now. Some extremely tall boy. Crossy, thank you so much for the sub. Holy man. Now funding this big tall boy. You are absolutely funding this big tall boy. Thank you so much for the prime, my guy. Let's go. How we doing, my guy? How we doing? I appreciate it so much. You are making this session feel a little less bad because I doing my best. I live in Texas currently, and it's been hot as hell, so we're staying inside and playing video games like we always do. Struggling to go around Miami currently any faster than normally. Manchester, hell yeah, my guy, hell yeah. Sorry, I'll keep going. Manchester, UK. I think I have absolutely no idea if I even have any way to prove this, but I think you're the first person I've ever met to be from the UK. You're at work at the moment, so you gotta go. Hey, absolutely, man. Do whatever you gotta do. I appreciate you stopping by.
Gaps in the car ahead is 6.2
Mama,
seconds.
sorry, I struggling to read and go slowly around Miami at the same time. Mindy can't. I can't. I'm not gonna pretend. I'm just gonna call you Llama. I hope that's okay. Thank you for the follow, Llama. You guys have made this slightly better. I'm used to it. Fair enough. So currently I'm playing F122 on controller, and I've only been playing for about a couple of weeks now, and I've been playing with basically all assists on, and so I am attempting to learn how to play this game with a oh, I needed that. Actually, I needed that. I'm trying to learn how to play with traction control off, at least a little bit. I have it currently set to medium, and I took off Racing Line, which has, I think, been the hardest thing for me more than traction control, because my ability to, one, remember tracks and racing lines is it's a bit much, you know? It is so much fun. Honestly, I'm surprised that I haven't found, like, the F1 games, or even a lot of, like, the other general motorsport games sooner. I am currently playing on PC currently. I play pretty much every game on PC right now. I don't have any of the new consoles, which is probably the only reason I'm playing everything on PC right now. But I primarily play pretty much everything on PC. Yeah, I'm very surprised, because I loved cars growing up, but I think I just kind of never really got into racing games. Okay, this is gonna be a little embarrassing as of right now, but this is literally just like my bog standard Xbox One controller for my Xbox. I actually have a wheel and pedal setup coming. I ordered it last week. It just hasn't gotten here yet. I got the ooh, terrible line. They're all terrible lines. I ordered the Logitech, was it the G923? That hopefully is going to get here before this week is over.
Gap to the car in front is 11.1
Xbox One X is horrible for no traction control, I bet. I feel like I've read that the PS5 controller is actually pretty good because it has like the extra sensitive triggers. No idea if that's true or not, now that I have one. You've had Racing Line on and you've been playing for 2 years. Yeah, I'm debating on turning it back on, just because, man, having to focus on racing lines and less traction control is hard enough. Maybe take it one step at a time. So we'll see. I want to try it with a wheel, because I feel like maybe it's just me, but like getting like the fine adjustments on controller is so hard that like maybe having the wheel will make no racing line feel a little bit better, but we'll see. Is the wheel harder? See, I feel like, okay, my thinking was I feel like it'll be harder in some aspects, but it'll also make other stuff easier. I feel like the little adjustments with the wheel will be better, and for me, at least on this controller, or also it's maybe just me, but I feel like modulating the throttle is so much harder on controller, or maybe it's just this one, because it feels like, at least with this trigger, where it's like, it just feels like it's all or nothing. And again, that could entirely be just me struggling severely to get the handle on this game. I also been playing a lot of my team, and so my car is a lot different than this McLaren that I'm currently going around. On F1, you've been doing it since F1 2014? Oh wow, okay. No, it just feels like a really personal thing. Try at the wheel every year, and it's harder on the throttle. Interesting. I'm interested to see how it goes. Maybe it just turns out that F1 stays controller, but honestly, I thought about getting the wheel earliest because I picked up Assetto Corsa Competizione during the Steam summer sale, and I'm really curious to try that with the wheel, because that on controller feels impossible, or at least impossible to get like really good. Every game except F1, I see that. I feel like unless you have like the whole rig, like with the actual, like, I don't know what's it called, the like the rectangular one, like the F1 style wheels, it makes it harder. I don't know, or maybe it's just whatever you're used to.
Okay, this is your final lap.
Yeah, I picked up ACC first, and so that was actually the first racing game I kind of played, and I mean since I was probably like really little, and playing it on controller just didn't feel right, so I actually haven't picked it up in a bit. But yeah, it's so much fun. I cannot wait to give it a go on an actual wheel. I was really excited. Honestly, it kind of happened perfectly what happened. So I started watching F1 because of actually the Miami Grand Prix, just because it was in the US. I saw online that it was going on, and it wasn't super early in the morning, and so I actually turned it on, and I've actually been following F1 since then. That has been so much fun. And then I saw that, you know, we were only like, what, a month or so, a little bit more than a month away from F1 22 coming out, and so I was like, hell yeah, perfect timing. You play on Xbox and want to switch to PC for racing games? See, I feel like doing it on PC is like almost perfect, because one of the guys I stream with a lot, his boss has like the full-on like sim racing setup, like the dedicated monitors, the dedicated seat, like the dedicated corner of his room, and he was sending me videos of that, and it looks crazy. Like that would be so cool. Don't use the keyboard. Yeah, we won't use the keyboard for sure.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
That's probably the easiest 20th place I'll ever take. But you use keyboard? Man, I might have to try it one day just to see. But keyboard sounds hard. That sounds like terrible. I'm just imagining, like, even the stick I have is hard. I can't imagine having to use. I bet it's pretty similar to like similar-ish to like Trackmania.
Just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing
Gear
that
shifting
as
is
well.
so bad. Oh,
It just
I
looks so
believe that
comfortable
too.
out there. It's like anything. It always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Yeah, man. I did a lot of research on trying to find, you know, like a good entry-level wheel, and I found that the G923 seemed like the highest quality of like the entry-level wheels, and so that was definitely my first pickup. Keyboard, you can't do smooth inputs. Yeah, 100%.
Let's have a look.
I might turn racing line back on
Well, that lead at the top has
and
somewhat
see if I
shrunk
can
today.
maybe
Some
next. I
amazing
think I'm going to
talents
turn.
out on the track today. But
I
Anthony,
think I'm going to
who
turn
would
racing line back on, but maybe Friday when I hop on again, I may try and do gear shifting manually with the racing line on. I feel like that may go better. Yeah, so we got all of our research items. Let's go. Yeah, so what I started doing in ACC, which is kind of translated over here, is I'll just push completely forward on the stick and then kind of use the front rim of the stick to get a little more smooth motions. So yeah, I do use the rim, even though it's definitely going to cause some serious stick drift in this controller. So that's kind of the other reason I wanted to get the wheel. I think that's the benefit of starting on ACC for me, because the steering in there is so hard to do without doing that. I started doing that pretty much from the start. Every time I would try and do it just free floating, it was impossible. The thing wouldn't turn at all. Oh, thank you, Llama. I need it. My posture is absolutely terrible. I also exercised for the first time in like way too long yesterday, and so it feels like everything is sore. I also need to get in the better habit of having this chair be actually like straight up. Oh yeah. What do we got? Oh, right. We have 2,700 R&D points. I think we're gonna try and get some weight distribution stuff going. I haven't watched any videos of F1 from the V8 era. So one of the beautiful things about getting into F1 now is I have had an entire history of YouTube videos of old F1 history. So I have watched a lot of F1 stuff. I'm one of the people who, like, once he gets into something, like, watches everything about it. So I've watched almost all, I don't know how you guys feel about Drive to Survive. I really enjoyed it, but I've watched a lot of that. I've watched a lot of just stuff from history on YouTube. So yeah, I've seen a little bit of everything. I definitely, you never watched DTS? See, I found it, I think because I found Drive to Survive from finding it on TV, or from finding F1 on TV. I think that's helped. I've seen online a lot of people, it really goes one way or another. Either like they love the idea of DTS or they hate the idea of DTS. I enjoy it. It's like I'll just throw it on when I'm bored, and especially since it's like fairly recent F1 history, I can go back because YouTube was very much a thing. Since I think it was 2018 was the first season of DTS, so I've been able to go back and like watch highlights and all that. Oh, you just don't have Netflix? Yeah, that'll do it for sure. Absolutely, that'll do it. 2018. Okay, yeah, it was 2018 because one of the big storylines of the first one was Daniel Ricciardo leaving Red Bull, going to Renault, and then obviously Renault isn't around anymore. That changed into Alpine, and then Sauber. I don't know if I think Sauber was on its own in 2018 and then it became Alfa Romeo, or it's always been Alfa. I don't know. That's the part I didn't know. Watching it, it's interesting. Being here now and looking back on that decision, it seems like such a terrible decision, but it's almost one of those things where you can kind of see it. Hindsight is 2020 and all that, and you can kind of see why he would do that. But at the same time, going to Renault seemed a bit much. I guess it all kind of boiled down to him and Max and kind of that whole dynamic, but they seemed to get along. It seemed like Daniel was not. I think my hot take on it is Daniel just didn't want to be the number 2 behind Max, because Red Bull was absolutely making Max their main priority, and so I can understand wanting to leave, but I think the big question mark on that first decision was when he then decided to leave Renault and then go to McLaren. Right, that's the order. He was Red Bull, Renault, McLaren. I think once he decided to leave Renault, that's when everyone went, wait a minute, what's happening? 24 hours of Spa this weekend. Yeah, so that's another thing. I have been wanting to watch more of the endurance stuff. I've honestly been trying to find as much of anything as possible. So I've watched pretty much every F1 race since Miami, except for Barcelona. I watched Miami, missed Barcelona because it went Miami, Barca, then Monaco, and I missed that middle one and then went back in Monaco. So I don't know if I've really picked a team per se. I guess if I had to pick a team, it would be McLaren, mainly just because I personally am a fan of the McLaren road cars. Plus I enjoy the Lando Daniel kind of thing that I've seen. Lando, I've enjoyed Lando. I went back and saw a lot of his stuff from when 2020 when they weren't racing. That kind of made me a fan. And plus, I do like Daniel, and so I do like McLaren. I think because of when I jumped in to watching, I actually kind of became a huge Leclerc fan because I watched Miami, didn't really know anything that was going on. I knew Max and all that. Like I knew some of the names, but then when I refocused back in on Monaco, and basically, I mean it's Monaco. Like the entire storyline of Monaco, at least this year, was Leclerc's never finished his home race, and so that made me really invested in his race. And at that point, it's like that kind of cemented it. And then he's kind of like the whole Ferrari saga of this year has been enough to like cement my fandom towards Charles Leclerc, however you say it in French, because it has been the literal most roller coaster of a ride as I think you can get in Formula One, at least from my very extremely limited experience. And so it has been a very much a wild time to be, you basically say it as Charles. Okay, that's what I thought, but I didn't want to be, I hope you understand, I didn't want to be the American guy trying to imitate the French accent. And so, but is it worse to get it? Is it worse to try and say it in French but then say it wrong, or just say Charles and get it even more wrong? I guess it makes more sense to just go for Charles. You're from Ohio? Hell yeah. Leclerc? You could always just go Leclerc. Next question, because I've seen this many way. Leclerc or Leclerc? Because it seems like a lot of people use both. I say Leclerc. I've heard Leclerc. No idea. I don't think you can actually not Leclerc. Okay, that's what I thought, because that just sounded weird. So I'm glad that's Leclerc. Okay, Charles Leclerc. Like that makes the most sense when you actually like say it out like that. But perfect. But yeah.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process.
Nice.
We'll have them with us.
But yeah,
for
I
the
feel
next
like
week. How do you want us to deal with this?
the universe picked a fantastic time to get me back into F1. Apparently with all the regulation changes. Although, I will preface it by saying, from what I've seen of last year feels like it would have been the most fun to follow week to week with the Lewis Max things going on. Because from what I've seen now, and I'm currently watching that last season, I have 2 episodes of DTS left for last season. That looks like it would have been the most lit time to get into F1 would have been last year. Okay, back into F1 was probably the wrong way to put it. To get into F1, like pay attention to it more, I guess. I think I was always like aware of F1, but never actually watched it. That was probably a miss speak by me. That's my fault. I say back into F1, back into the world of motorsport as a concept to me is probably even still too much. But sorry, I've been. We can say 100% I have been watching since Miami. Before that, not necessarily. So I think I was like aware of stuff happening in F1, like super casually, but not enough to really to really register. We have an arrow thing here. Charities ask happy to patronize their cause. It's important. Yeah, sure.
An easy decision, but you handled it well.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Spain. Oh god. Oh, I'm terrible at these. You weren't watching from 14 to 18. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I've heard. I'm gonna try this probably hot lap. I may or may not do the actual weekend because I've been going for a couple hours and I have some stuff I need to do tonight. I heard that like basically between 14 and 18, aka the Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes show. I mean 15 to 18 still, either way. Like it was the Lewis Hamilton wins everything and Mercedes wins everything, and it was kind of you watched to see who got second kind of thing. And so it was actually, I don't regret not getting into it from what I've seen back then. Granted, as a Mercedes fan, it was probably the greatest stretch of F1 you could ever see. Maybe even going back to Michael in what was it, the early 2000s, like the late 90s, early 2000s, where he won like 5 years in a row or something like that. What was it, 99 to 2004, something like that. Whereas like I'm sure it was kind of felt a lot like that, where it's just like why watch kind of thing. I tell you what, going back and watching Schumacher clips on YouTube is absolutely crazy, because like obviously I feel like it's hard to exist in a universe where you're not aware of Michael Schumacher, and so I'm terrible at the autocross, by the way. Like going back and actually paying attention and kind of understanding like what's going on and just how dominant he was is absolutely crazy. Like Lewis is dominant, or was dominant, I guess I should say, when the Mercedes car was just the best thing in the entire universe. But like Michael was like even a whole other level above that, because it was literally where you knew he was winning. Oh, autocross. I like and dislike the autocross ones because like I know it helps. Honestly, I think it helps me get better, but at the same time, I'm just terrible at it. Ow. I'll tell another tangent while I'm focusing and can't read chat. I kind of wish my family had been into motorsport as a kid, because I actually grew up in Indiana, like 45 minutes away from Indianapolis. And when I learned that F1 actually competed in Indy, like until what 2007 was the last year, I would have loved to go to a race in Indy, until of course you learn that they don't go there anymore. You should watch a video by F1 on Bahrain 2014. Both Mercedes get a huge gap on everyone else. Dude, I don't doubt it. I think I kind of got a bit of what that probably felt like. Hey, we got gold, nice. I think it was like, I think I noticed it at the beginning of Drive to Survive, where it's basically every episode is about someone other than basically other than Mercedes. And then there was always that moment in the episode where they would cut to Lewis winning, and then they would go back to whoever they were talking about. So I'm sure it felt like that, probably even more so. F1 2021 and before had classic cars instead of this, which they got rid of. That's actually really cool. I've seen that the supercar edition is controversial, to say the least, in the inclusion of this game. Of course, for me having no reference, who knows? But honestly, I'm not gonna say that. I can't afford to go back and buy a lot of the old F1 games currently. But I would love to go back and buy some of the older ones just to check them out and just to see, because I've seen that it's been every year since 12, 14, something like that. Have you heard of Braun GP's story? I cannot say I have, but I am about to Google it. Oh, Braun, that's an old team, right? That name sounds familiar. Yeah. They started the games in 2009 on the Wii? Holy. Am I crazy though? Wasn't Braun a team or something? Yeah. Yes. Vincent Button and Rubens Barrichello. All right, we got to talk about some of like the GOAT names in F1 because it always feels like some of the most interesting names always come into F1. On the Wii, 2009 on the Wii. That's crazy. Ooh, also relevant news that come out today. How do we feel about Porsche getting 50% of Red Bull Racing? Anyone have any strong feelings on that? Thank you. A Honda for £1. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, things you love to see. Art, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. For £1, those are always fun. Anytime you can buy anything for like 1 unit of money, always sounds hilarious to me. Is what? You don't know Haifa? See that I also have zero reference. I'm surprised it was like such a high percentage. I thought it was going to be more of like a partnership in terms of like Porsche, you know, designs the power unit, Red Bull kind of runs it. It's like it's hard to know like how it's gonna impact it, I guess. Because I was looking at it, it's like 50%. Like, for one, yeah, kind of like Aston Martin Red Bull, kind of like more of a partnership than like, I guess maybe that was the same thing, but it's just like this, it feels like Porsche wants to be like way more intimately involved, which surprises me that Red Bull seemed to go for it, unless they're just absolutely certain that they're gonna get like something crazy good about it. Here, let me go, hold on, let me see. To see. That is a very delayed alert. Porsche Red Bull. Pause. Hold on. I think I'm gonna be done with F1 for today. So we're gonna quit that. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the article that I was reading. Oh, I forgot to turn on my sign. Sad. There we go. Motorsport.com seems like a good spot to be. Yeah, 50% buying a Red Bull, which is crazy. I was watching because what was I? I was reading something else or watching something else about like kind of the history of Red Bull and how they got into motorsport. And it's like they kind of hopped in and like wanted to do everything themselves. Let's see. I try and stream 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, starting usually around 7 p.m. Central Standard Time in the US. I'll throw that out there in case it's relevant. Right now I'm primarily streaming, you know, F1 when hopefully my wheel and pedal setup gets here soon. But I want to start doing some more ACC stuff. A regular Assetto Corsa mods and stuff. I have Project Cars 2. I have some friends who like wanted to get into that a little bit. I kind of want to try like basically as much stuff as I can. I know. Porsche. I've always been bad at that, mainly because I grew up not saying it correctly. That is 100% on me. That is 1,000,000% on me. I know it's Porsche. My lazy brain will just always say Porsche though, if I'm not thinking about it. Porsche. Ooh, also 10-year partnership. I feel I used to be really good at it with the Porsche versus Porsche thing when I was younger. So basically I got really into cars from, as with I feel like a lot of Americans, with the British Top Gear. And so I feel like I used to be really good at Porsche, and then kind of just fell back off the wagon a little bit. So that one's on me. Here's the next question. Do we think AlphaTauri is going to get the Porsche supplied power units? Because I know a lot of people were talking about that too. Because no, you don't think so? I feel like that would only make sense though, because if AlphaTauri is supposed to like feed into Red Bull, shouldn't they get the same power unit? I mean, it seems expensive, but I feel like everything in F1 is expensive. Unless that would also get factored into the new cost caps that they have to deal with. But I guess we'll see. I mean, I guess everything that's come out today has kind of been more confirmation of speculation more than like the actual like details. Ooh, also Audi's entry, they're aiming for what, like 2026, and they're trying to take over Alpha, is that right? Or they're trying to merge with Alfa Romeo. I should see. No idea about that. That's another fun one. I think seeing Porsche come in, and also the idea of Audi coming in, makes me realize, and also seeing the difference, but the change from Renault to Alpine. I always figured like teams in F1 were a lot static for a lot longer, but from what I've seen, or maybe it's just a very poor example, is they change a lot more often than one would think. But that could entirely be just me and the current time we are experiencing. But that is also entirely possible. I forgot to turn on my sign. Let's see if I can reach. Also, this is an entirely new tangent. Since I started getting back into motorsport again, for some reason that also sparked an interest in me in building Lego sets. So I have my Ferrari 488 GTB and you can see the very corner of it, hold on, the Ferrari Daytona that came out in June. That has been an expensive hobby. Come on. Let's go, my sign. Now you can't read it, but it's got my Twitch handle on it. My friend gave that to me. Yeah, I have my Daytona 488. I have the Lamborghini Scion upstairs that is yet to be built. I also have a couple of smaller Mustang sets upstairs as well that are complete. Legos have been so much fun. But boy, that is also a very expensive hobby, especially when we were talking about like these full sets. Like that, the Daytona was like way too expensive. Super fun. You got an AT-AT? That's your big thing? Heck yeah. I have a friend who has been into Legos a lot longer than I have, and he has the new big Millennium Falcon, as well as the Roman Colosseum. He spent a long time building the Colosseum, but it looks awesome. And so that when he found out that I've been buying these sets, he's been kind of scheming to himself and kind of little cackling to himself about getting me addicted to Legos, which has worked. I need to build the Lambo that's upstairs before I start looking at the next one. The problem is that since I bought the Daytona, and it's like the most recent of like their 1/8 scale supercars, the hypercars, and now I have the Scion upstairs. The problem is that I now need to get the Bugatti, the Chiron, and if I can ever find one for not ridiculous amounts of money, the original Porsche, I think it's the GT3 RS, the orange one, to complete the set. Try and custom build a small F1 car. So I've seen that they do have the little sets of the F1 cars. I have also seen that they have the McLaren set. That one I really want to buy. The problem with that one, I am quickly running out of space to put my Legos, and so we are running out of space, and we're having to make some sacrifices. But the custom sets, I want to start looking into a little bit more as well, because you can do some fun stuff if you can actually like understand how to do like the custom little small stuff. It's been fantastic. It's been such a fun time. Like the learning about I've just been enjoying everything about the last like couple of months. It's reignited like the spark for my love of cars and like supercars. I think after I graduated from college and kind of got a job, a normal, adult job, I kind of fell away from that kind of stuff. But now that I'm coming back into it, I remember how much I love cars, Legos, all that stuff. It's been so much fun, and finding the games and stuff has been super fun as well. So we are loving it. Honestly, it's made streaming for me so much more fun, because before I was playing a lot of like tech shooters, first person shooters, just because that's kind of what you do. And so this has been super fun. I've been uploading my F1 My Team career over on YouTube. I am just as ass over there as I was today, so I would love for you guys to check it out if you want, but also be aware that I am truly ass. But that's been a lot of fun. I've learned that the F1 and motorsport community online has been something completely missing out on. I know I'm not that bad. It just feels like it. I actually uploaded, my most recent upload was this morning, where I did Monaco in the wet, and immediately after did Baku, which was terrible. I retired from Monaco because I ended up a lap down from damage, and I ended up getting last in Baku because of damage. And so my my self-esteem in the game is lower right now. Oh dude, Monaco in the wet in the first season My Team car, rip, absolute rip. It is a boat and a half, and it is impossible to get around that circuit, especially in the wet. And also in the fact that, I was playing with all the assists on, and traction control already takes away a lot of power. And so I had cars pulling away from me. I had the Williams lapping me by like way too easily. And so, and then getting around the tightest, hardest circuit in the game is, that was a little too much for me. And then in my next episode that's going up on Friday is Canada. And Canada was one where I learned that underbody damage really holds you back, as well as traction control holds you back. Because once again, I had like the Williams cars pulling away from me because my racing lines were terrible. 2, I was over braking and I was over braking basically, and not being able to carry as much speed into corners. And so it was not a good time. But honestly, finding the F1 games has been super fun. I can't wait to get into a set of courses stuff. It's going to be hilarious. You're on ACC, you and a friend are going to try and make a Lamborghini team. Oh wow. I need to start playing with the Lambo more. I need to get my wheel in. Honestly, talking about all this is like, I need to get my wheel in because I really want to get back into ACC. I really enjoyed like the feel of ACC compared to every other like arcade racer. That like even playing on a controller, you could just feel the weight of the cars and like truly like understanding that it's not just an arcade racer. And I need to get back into that game so badly. I have a secret dream in my head, which probably won't exist in this apartment that we're currently in, is having like a full race sim rig, like a dedicated race sim rig. That would be so mint. The problem with that is, as with many things, it is very expensive and very, very tough. But I would that would be a lot of fun to just have a space to get dedicated to that. I think a lot of us would do a lot of things for that. So I am taking my first step and getting my wheel and pedals. Hopefully it works in this. I can make it work in this setup and be able to get that set up for streaming basically as soon as it gets in. I have high hopes for it and I really want it to work. But that's gotta be so much fun. But you know, I wasn't planning on streaming this long today, but I have, as much as I hate to say it, you want to be a real racing driver, but your family aren't insanely rich and now it's too late. I get it. I understand. I think that's always one of those things that like would be really cool, but seeing the barrier to entry now and like being able to read about it is crazy. It is insane. And there's a reason that a very, very select few people get seats in that kind of situation. And it is exactly why we get to see people like Nikita Mazepin and Lance Stroll in F1 seats. Always go in the pit lane. That's your dream that you're working. Yes. You have to start karting like, yeah, you have to start karting like super young. And you have to basically do it all the time. Are you trying to get into the pit lane as in like pit crew or like, I guess like mechanics, engineer crew kind of thing? Because that's awesome too. That would be really cool. You have an Aussie friend who's a mechanic in GT World Challenge Australia. That's crew. That's cool. Big crew like Jackman, tire changer. Hell yeah, absolutely. Honestly, I feel like if you don't have one, the resources, or two, just the natural talent to be an actual driver, getting like pit crew set like on that side feels like definitely the way to go, because you're still like immersed in the world. You're very integral in the success of that kind of stuff, and you would still get paid to do it. You're a mechanic only because I can't actually race. I get that. I understand that. I think one thing I'm hoping to do into the future is learning more about like the mechanics of cars and stuff. Yeah, I was looking at the salaries for those positions. It's kind of crazy if you think about it, but honestly, it also makes sense. Yeah, Jackman is like somewhere around there, I think, from the article I was reading. Because like if you think about it, you want every single one of those people to be the absolute best at what they do. So I get that. That's a fun side to shoot for, because I feel like that's definitely a side that not many people think to go for. So good luck to you, Llama, on that one. That'd be fun. That would be a fun time. I think it would always be interesting, because I am by trade, by my normal job, I'm a software developer, and so I think that's a pretty easy transition over into like data, like analysis, and so who knows, there's always room for data engineers in motorsport. So maybe if my current situation doesn't last forever, that could be a fun thing to shoot for, because especially in F1, those data engineers, man, those dudes do a lot. They sift through a lot of data, and they have to come up with some pretty interesting conclusions fairly quickly. So it's very cool, guys, very cool. You know, it would have been fun to get into like any of that kind of stuff growing up, but you know, it's never too late. I mean, I'm only 27, so Race and NASCAR other. That's the other thing. There is an enormous number of different racing series. Yeah, Llama, where do you want to end up? I think everyone's dream is F1 or in Formula racing, I guess, to say the least. I feel like it's American Formula. I feel, yeah, Formula is like the dream, just in general. Hard not to want to shoot for the top. I think if anything, just shoot for Formula, and worst case scenario, you'll end up somewhere just as good. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Goal was GT World Challenge Europe America, and IMSA as a GT driver. Very solid. Yeah, you don't have to give up, but that'd be very cool. GT World Challenge. If I ever had the opportunity, this is a slight tangent, but I feel like it would be so much fun to go over to Europe and kind of see what the vibe is like around Formula One on the weekend to weekend. So I am fortunate enough that in October we actually live close enough where we could actually afford to get tickets to COTA for the USGP, and so we are able to drive up on that Sunday, and we're actually going to go to that race, and I am so excited. It'll honestly be my first motorsport event live, and probably since I was stupid young, and also my first Formula One race, which I also am extremely excited about. We're able to go to the USGP in Austin. We don't live too far away, so we actually are able to save a bit of money on like travel and hotel, just because we're so close. Well, so close. So you're going to Llama? Heck yeah, my guy. We're only going to Sunday for the race. We thought about trying to go for the whole weekend, but it was going to be way too expensive. So we decided to settle for just going to the race. We're talking about the USGP in Austin at Circuit of the Americas. Race is still crazy? No, absolutely. I'm really excited to get to see it. I'm excited, honestly, just to see the whole vibe. You know, we're gonna try and get there basically like at open and just like try and explore the whole thing. We actually got pretty good seats too. We found some seats on turn 15, so we'll have the view of like all the way down that back straight. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, just found. So yeah, so we're sitting on this grandstand, on this edge, and so we're gonna get. I went back and forth a lot on where exactly we wanted to get tickets, but this ended up being not too expensive, where we're gonna get to see basically this whole back stretch, and then turns 12 through basically 16 and part of 17. I feel like this is gonna be a fun section to be in. I'm hoping and imagining. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, we're like right at the end of the turn 15 grandstand. I'm excited, like inordinately so. I don't know if we're going to be able to go a lot, but I'm excited that we were able to get down there for this one. It's actually relatively close to my birthday, and so that's kind of why we ultimately decided to to go this year. I would love to go to Vegas next year, but that is going to be so expensive. Yeah, exactly. That we ended up going and seeing some of my wife's family for her birthday in February, and so we went back and forth on what we wanted to do for mine. And I was like, it couldn't have come up more perfect that Coda is the USGP is literally in October, like just a couple of weeks after my birthday. So yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm really excited. I did see that. I think they said Spa was gonna stay on for next year, but after that it may go. I know that, honestly, here's my entirely American hot take, while also having zero history and grounds to stand on. Keep Spa. France needs to go, which I think it is. I think I saw that France is out. Spa needs to stay in. I understand if you're gonna give the US multiple races. Miami leaves. Vegas comes. Vegas, you give Vegas one shot, or however long that contract is. I think it's just for 1 year. I don't know off the top of my head. Give Vegas its one shot. Keep Circuit of the Americas in Austin because that one's been, or new brain blast. Vegas, go back to Indianapolis. Thoughts? Because from what I've seen, a lot of the old complaints about the Indy road course have been fixed with the updated road course. See, that's the other thing. Yeah, I think Vegas has enough space and definitely has the money in circulation out there to build a dedicated circuit, because I think they should do that anyway, because the weather there is pretty much nice all the time, and you could build a pretty nice dedicated circuit out there. It is literally all desert. Yeah, like there's so much space to just put a dedicated circuit instead of doing a street circuit. So if they did that, zero problems with Vegas. The reason Austin stays in, dedicated circuit. It's not the worst, not the best. Miami, I watched Miami. I didn't have much problem with it, but after seeing how good the races are on dedicated tracks, I like the idea of having a dedicated track. The fake water in Miami is beyond redeemable. I understand the vibe that they're trying to go to. You know, it's Miami. They're trying to. They were definitely 100% trying to go for like a US version of Monaco, of like Miami, grandiose, like the vibe, all that stuff. And so you put the fake marina in, but the fake water was too much. I think it looked fine on like the super wide shots and the super like up shots, but as soon as you got anywhere close, it was bad. It was really bad. I felt embarrassed about it, and it was literally the first F1 race I was ever watching. So the fake water was pretty bad. But yeah, that was bad. That was not good. It was not good. But for real, let's go back to Indy. I would love to see them go back to Indy. And that is not entirely because I could just go back home, stay with my family in Indiana, and try and get down to Indianapolis for the road course race. Because I would be very okay with that. But otherwise, off-road racing. So I have been paying a little bit more attention to off-road racing. Now, when you say off-road racing, are we talking like rally, or what kind of off-road racing are we talking about here? Because I mean, racing in general is kind of on the top of the head right now, so I would not be surprised if I could pick it up. Rally, Moto Supercross, Baja. I've been looking at Baja a little bit. Rally, I am not super up on. I know that wasn't Pikes Peak here recently. I meant to try and keep up with that, but kind of got busy and missed it. When I was younger, I paid a lot more attention to Supercross. My younger brother raced dirt bikes a little bit when we were younger, so we paid a little bit more attention to Supercross when we were younger. Not quite so much now, but I mean, I would always love to get back into it a little bit more. I am not entirely sure what Dakar is, so I am going to Google it. Hey, things you love to see. Llama loves bits. We do love the biddies. I have the custom sound words, and I don't know why that reminds me, but for bits, which very rarely happens, it's we love the biddies. Okay, I wanted to ask, but I didn't want to like ask, if you know what I mean. I don't want to assume. Ooh, what do we have here? Dakar? I am definitely not probably saying any of that correctly. Fascinating. Sure, Llama. We will be here. Alright, let's see. Hey, things you love to see. Whenever I switch scenes, it plays the alerts again. Interesting. Interesting. So it's like a desert rally, obviously. It's crazy looking, I'll tell you that. Big trucks, ATVs, bikes, UTVs, and cars. It does look like it's a little bit of everything, doesn't it? Oh! I've seen the like these big trucks, right? Where did I see this? Was it just on YouTube? It might have been. Like well, that's crazy. Literally just a rally across. Yes, yes, I've seen these. Like the crazy souped up off-roaders. Hey, yo. Light prototype. So interesting. Classic? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's a fun one. Nice. That's cool. And there really is a little bit of everything for everyone. Yes, these big ass trucks. Wow. That's crazy. So is it like it's a multi-staged thing. The trucks have 3 people. That makes sense. I feel like you need more than a few people to get those things up and going. Jeez. Okay, I feel like the say. So it very clearly takes place over a couple of weeks. How far is that? I feel like he does no chances or no opportunity to see how far that is. Yeah, regardless. You get a movie series on YouTube for free about the Baja 1000 on bikes. Let's see. I'm not currently signed in. That's fine. Into the Dust. Very cool. I'm assuming it's kind of any of these. Some of them look slightly more recent than others. I will check this out probably later. That's very cool. Where's some of the others? Oh, there's a preview? Did I miss that? The one from 5 years ago. This.
It's 20 after 6. It's going to be 12 hours soon, and we expect Tanner here in about half an hour, maybe. Tanner passed pit 9, which is 10 miles away, at 8:29, and he's not here yet. Come on, Tanner.
Jeez.
It's very dangerous now. The trophy truck's coming through. Very dangerous.
On a 1 to 10 scale, the Baja 1000 is easily a 12. It's 24 to 47 hours of very little sleep, darkness, booby traps, fires on the race course.
We could have the best equipment, this and that, and there's elements of this thing that are unknown that sometimes you don't have any control over. So all you can do is to, do everything in your power that you could think of to make it work.
The headlight's falling off.
On paper, it sounds like, oh, it's 1,000 miles. It sounds difficult, but you don't really know how difficult it is until you actually
Beautiful scene.
come out here and ride it.
You've got to fight the terrain, you've got to fight fatigue, you've got to fight hypothermia. A lot of the spectators will pile up rocks on the course, try to build jumps, try to deviate the riders, try to cause accidents because they want the mayhem and all the excitement.
All the hours of training and practicing and preparation has all come down to this. It's a once-in-a-year deal. And you gotta leave it all there,
We are in the middle of the biggest, longest, most grueling, unforgiving race in the world right now.
Interesting. I mean, it is a true story. So they've done, what, 4 of them, it looks like? The last one from 10 months ago, so that's cool. I will definitely be watching these later. Or at least one of them. Probably the first one. First got 4.7 million views, so yeah. That's cool, though. See, this is the kind of thing. It's like once you unlock one side of space and time, like there's just always so much more over there. As I'm sure you could tell, we were watching the trailer preview for Into the Dust about the Baja 1000. It's crazy. Like basically anything you can think of can turn into motorsport. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. But oh man, it's tempting. Okay. So different to complete. Yeah, exactly. Guys, this has been probably, to lay it all on the table, probably been my favorite stream that I've had in a long time. Thank you guys so much for stopping in and saying hello. I hope that you guys enjoyed it as well. Send them my way. I will check them out. I gotta get out of here. I have some stuff I have to take care of before tonight is over for work stuff as well as some YouTube stuff. Llama, you are always welcome. Bad, you are also always welcome. I will be back on Friday, starting probably about the same time, 7-ish Central here. Probably. Okay, so hopefully my wheel and pedals are here before then. If not, I will probably just be doing more F1, trying to continue to work on my skills in that. So absolutely come by. I'm always down to talk F1, motorsport, all of that kind of thing. I appreciate you guys stopping in. You guys are always welcome in here, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. So I appreciate you guys so much. I will be back, like I said, on Friday. But until then, stay safe. I appreciate you guys. Have a safe rest of the week, and I'll see you guys on Friday if you can make it in. Have a good one, guys.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Count what you have now. Don't count what you don't have.